Well, as you can see, the adhesive didn't stick. The Velcro stuck very nicely. The adhesive, not so much. The goal was to put, the adhesive here on the flat. And then it stays just like that. But unfortunately, in the heat of even October, that didn't stay. And in order for that to do that, and that to lock in, and then me to do something similar on this end, that has to stay. So, and as you can see, it still wiggles around some. So, I've got a line right here, which is probably, you can feel there's an indent, and then it comes up right here, and that is right in line with the lights. So that is not going to work out. What I thought about was actually coming up here and just putting a little bit of wood right here, and maybe trying to fiberglass it in. But I've got some wiring here, and then of course the wiring disappears behind here and comes down here. And you've also got the hardware, so that makes it a little bit more challenging. Maybe something like, right across that line right there. Basically a large T. You come out the stem of the T here, and come out right there, and then you don't have to worry about it as much. Because the last thing I want to do is create some storage. These are the bolts that hold on the stabilizer legs, and then something in storage here is bouncing around and gets into the wiring, because the wiring's into the running lights. So, I tried this shape. We won't even talk about how many times it took to get the shape right and distance. And I used this because I figured, there's a specific known distance between the holes and the pegboard. So it seemed like that would be easier to cut and get to the right shape. Unfortunately, that did not work out. And like an idiot, I got one like this, and I've got a second one like that. So one side, even if these had worked, would be brown on the inside, or brown on the outside rather, and white on the outside for the other side. So, spent some time at it, spent some material at it. Absolutely did not get what I wanted. What I thought about was fiberglass and hardware in here. So, you could fiberglass in, a nut, and then you could take and you could dial in a bolt, and the bolt can, hold on to a small metal bracket. Maybe the metal bracket, it doesn't hold much, it's lightweight, it's the door, but, probably hold something like that, or something that you're going to want to get to regularly, so all you got to do is crack the door and get there. Interesting trying to get everything arranged. I keep looking at old guy on a bike and seeing how he's got his stuff done, and the most expensive part, unfortunately, is going to be the batteries. The batteries I want are $250 a piece. But we'll get there. It'll just take a while.